If you had to choose between lifting weights or doing cardio for the rest of your life, which one would actually help you age slower? Most people guess wrong. We all know that staying active matters as we get older. But what nobody tells you is how you move changes everything. Because after 50, your body doesn't work like it did at 25. Your heart starts to slow down, your muscles begin to fade, and even your hormones stop playing on your team. That's when the big question hits. Should you focus on protecting your heart with cardio or rebuild your strength with weights? The answer isn't what most people think. And if you're over 50, getting it wrong could mean the difference between staying strong and independent or slowly losing the energy to live life on your own terms. So today we're breaking down the real science behind weights versus cardio, what each does to your body, how they affect aging, and the surprising reason why the most effective routine might actually be both. Let's start with what cardio really does for you after 50 and why it's more powerful than you think. When people hit their 50s, most doctors give the same advice: just walk every day. And yes, it works. Because cardio, even something as simple as a brisk walk, trains the most important muscle in your body, your heart. See, your heart isn't just a pump. It's the engine that keeps every cell alive. But as we age, that engine slows down. The walls of your heart stiffen, blood flow weakens, and oxygen delivery drops. That's why activities that once felt easy suddenly leave you breathless. Here's the good news: it's reversible. Regular cardio, like walking, cycling, or light jogging, teaches your heart to pump stronger and more efficiently again. Studies show that adults over 50 who do consistent cardio can cut their risk of serious heart problems by almost a third. And you don't need to spend hours sweating on a treadmill. Even 20 minutes a day, done consistently, improves heart health, lowers blood pressure, and boosts energy levels. It's not about how intense it is, it's about showing up regularly. Plus, cardio keeps your blood vessels flexible, almost like stretching for your arteries. This means smoother circulation, better blood pressure control, and less strain on the heart. And there's another underrated bonus: it lifts your mood. Cardio triggers endorphins, those natural chemicals that make you feel good. That's why after a good walk or ride, your stress drops, your sleep improves, and you just feel lighter. But while your heart gets stronger, there's something else silently getting weaker, and that's your muscles. Here's the part nobody talks about. While cardio strengthens your heart, it does almost nothing to stop muscle loss. After 50, your body naturally starts to lose muscle every single year, a process called sarcopenia. And if you don't fight it, that loss adds up fast. It's the reason why you might feel weaker, slower, or notice your arms and legs getting softer, even if you're active. Many people say, "But I walk every day." That's great for your heart, but walking doesn't give your muscles enough resistance to stay strong. It's like trying to grow a tree without giving it sunlight. And here's the surprising part: too much cardio can even make muscle loss worse. When your body burns more calories than it gets from food, it starts pulling from muscle tissue to use as fuel. That's why some people who do tons of cardio end up looking smaller, but not necessarily healthier. The result? You can have a strong heart, but a weak body. You can walk for miles, but still struggle to carry a bag of groceries or get up from the floor. That's where strength training comes in, and this is where everything changes. Because while cardio keeps you alive, strength training is what actually keeps you young. If cardio keeps the heart young, then strength training keeps everything else from falling apart. After 50, your hormones start slowing down. Testosterone, growth hormone, even estrogen. These are the very chemicals that keep your body strong, energized, and sharp. But here's what's fascinating. Lifting weights is one of the few natural ways to boost them again. When you challenge your muscles with resistance, squats, push-ups, deadlifts, your body responds like it's young again. It releases growth hormones, increases metabolism, and wakes up muscles that have been asleep for years. That's why people who lift consistently often look and feel younger than they are. And the benefits go far beyond muscle. Strength training improves posture, bone density, and balance. It's literally the antidote to fragility. In fact, studies show that older adults who lift weights can increase bone strength by more than 10%, protecting against fractures and falls. But maybe the biggest myth of all is this: lifting weights damages your joints. That couldn't be further from the truth. When done with proper form and moderate weight, it actually protects your joints, strengthening the tendons, ligaments, and stabilizing muscles that keep your body aligned. Think about it like this: cardio trains your engine, but strength training rebuilds your frame. And when you combine the two, your entire machine runs like new. But before that, there's one key shift you need to make. Because strength training isn't just about lifting heavy, it's about something far more important. When most people think of lifting weights, they imagine bodybuilders, big arms, tight shirts, and hours in the gym. But that's not what real strength is about, especially after 50. Because strength training isn't just about looking fit. It's about staying functional. It's about being able to lift a suitcase, climb stairs, or get up from the floor without pain. It's about keeping your independence, and that's something no treadmill can give you. In one study, adults over 60 who trained strength for just 12 weeks improved their ability to perform daily tasks by over 30%. 30% more strength to move, to bend, to live life on their own terms. That's not vanity, that's freedom. And here's what makes it so powerful. Every rep you do in the gym is a small deposit into your future independence. When you squat, you're not just training legs. You're training to get up from a chair easily at 70. When you do push-ups, you're preparing to lift yourself off the ground without help. It's strength with purpose. But now comes the question, if strength training can do all of that, why not skip cardio altogether? The answer might surprise you, because the real secret to aging stronger isn't in choosing one or the other. It's in how you combine them. Here's the truth almost nobody tells you. It's not weights versus cardio. It's weights and cardio. Because the real anti-aging secret isn't in choosing sides. It's in balance. Cardio keeps your heart strong, your blood flowing, and your mind clear. Strength training keeps your body powerful, your bones dense, and your muscles alive. One keeps you living longer. The other keeps you living better. When you combine them, something incredible happens. You create a body that's resilient, efficient, and years younger than its age. Science calls it hybrid training, and it's now considered the gold standard for healthy aging. Here's how simple it can be. 3 days a week of strength training, squats, push-ups, rows, or lightweight. 2 short cardio sessions, maybe a 25-minute brisk walk or a light bike ride. That's it. No marathon workouts, no complicated routines, just a consistent mix that trains your heart and muscles to work together, not against each other. And if you want to take it further, try finishing your weight sessions with 10 minutes of light cardio, walking or cycling. It helps your body recover faster, improves circulation, and burns a little extra fat without draining your energy. But even the perfect balance can fall apart if you make the mistakes that most people over 50 do. Mistake number 1, doing only cardio and ignoring strength. They walk every day, maybe even jog, but still feel weaker each year. That's because cardio burns calories, yes, but without resistance training, you also burn away muscle. And once muscle disappears, energy, balance, and metabolism go with it. Mistake number 2, lifting heavy without recovery. Some people jump straight into intense strength training, chasing quick results. But after 50, recovery is just as important as the workout itself. Muscles need time to rebuild. That's where progress actually happens. Training too hard too often can lead to fatigue, inflammation, or joint pain. Mistake number 3, waiting for motivation to start. Here's the truth. Motivation comes after you move, not before. Even 10 minutes of walking or light weights is enough to trigger endorphins and make you want to do more. Start small, stay consistent, and let the habit build momentum. Because aging well isn't about chasing perfection. It's about progress, one step, one rep, one day at a time. And when you finally put all of this together, that's when the real transformation begins. So, what's better as we age, weights or cardio? The answer isn't one or the other. It's the combination that keeps you young, strong, and independent. Because cardio keeps your heart beating strong. Weights keep your body moving freely. Together, they slow time down. Every time you lift, walk, or move, you're not just exercising, you're building a future where you still feel alive, capable, and confident in your own body. Aging doesn't mean weakness. It means becoming smarter about how you move. Train your muscles, protect your heart, and you'll not only add years to your life, you'll add life to your years. And if you found this helpful, don't forget, your next step is right here on this channel. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep proving that getting older doesn't mean slowing down.